everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood farmer free range Kara, and you know, I've been in kind of a snacky mood lately, so I thought I'd go over some of my favorite snacks. You gotta say snacks if you're from the upper Midwest. It's all, oh, it's my cat's word too, so they're both gonna come running in here when I say snack. But the first one is a tried and true classic. I don't know anyone who doesn't like these, M&Ms. They come in a wide variety nowadays, but I've always been a classic M&M kind of girl. Or peanut if I'm feeling a little spicy. But I love just getting a package of M&Ms, like putting them in my back pocket and forgetting about them. And then when I remember, they're all warm, so when you go to bite them, it's just like you crunch the candy shell and it's just liquid chocolate and it's the best. Or if you're out on a particularly hot day and they practically just bake in your hands. And you just go pop, 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 and they're delicious. So I love me a good M&M. But I don't like to stray too far. Like, I don't want the peanut butter, I don't want the pretzel, I don't want the toffee, all the fancy ones. Like, classic and peanut are like where I draw the line. Sir, I am filming. Sorry, my cat's having an existential crisis. He's just letting me know where he is by hitting the door jamb. My second one would be double stuff Oreos. And like, I'm sorry, I have to do double stuff because they're better. I know technically they have 1.8 times the amount of cream as the original, but I don't care. It feels like there's more and it's enough. And I really actually prefer the golden Oreos as opposed to the original, because it's not a chocolate cookie, it's just a dark colored cookie. And I like the golden. It feels lighter, and I can eat a lot more if I do it that way. And actually, a little sidebar here, I don't like to dunk my Oreos in milk. I'm a real weirdo about that. I don't like having crumbs in my milk, so I eat the Oreo and I drink the milk. I don't let them meet each other until they're in my stomach, because that's how I am, but I'm weird. Another one of my favorite snacks is one that I thought was discontinued or only available in Canada, or one of those weird situations. If you know, you know. I love me a good Dunkaroo. Dunkaroos are come in this little blue plastic container, and you peel the top off, and they have like the little cookies here. They used to come in a lot of fun shapes. Now they just come in the circles with the D on it for Dunkaroo, because you know, branding. And then there's a little tray over here with just straight frosting. Like, they don't try to trick you, they're like, nah, this is literally frosting. And you take your cookie and you dunk and then you eat, but you gotta be careful, you gotta ration out your frosting, because you don't want to just eat like these little shortbread circles with no frosting. So I like to go very sparingly on my frosting, and then at the very end I can take my last one and just scoop out the rest. Ooh, it's perfect. But I thought they weren't being sold in America anymore, but then when I moved to Minnesota, I went shopping at Hy-Vee, and they have it in Hy-Vee, and so I like I overindulged myself for a while on Dunkaroos, but oh, they're so good. I wish more people knew about them. And then the last one is probably the healthiest of all the ones that I've mentioned so far, but just popcorn. Like, I could just sit and eat popcorn for like every day. Like, well, minus, you know, the aftermath of popcorn where your mouth is just popcorn husks and you just have to live like that for the rest of your life until they decide to work their way out, because you can't get them all by yourself, you have to wait. But I just really love a good classic popcorn. I'm really not a kettle corn or like a caramel popcorn kind of person, but I do love a cheddar popcorn. Basically, like, I want just the classic popcorn, I don't need extras on them. So those are my favorite snacks. I should have mentioned chip and dip, but I didn't think about it until just now. I could eat chips and dip until I die from them. That's how much I love them. Knew I was forgetting one on my list, but yes, chips and dip, especially like chips and queso dip. Ooh, literally, you can't stop me once I have them. But those are my favorite snackos. I said snackos like I'm living my teenage years again, where you said snacko and doggo and all those. You just added O's to things. But I'm digressing. So those are my favorite snacks. If you guys want to tell me what your favorite snacks are in the comments, feel free, and I can even tell you if I like or dislike them, or if I've never had them before. But thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.